Hey, how's it going? Today I'm putting the entire NBA into a fantasy draft. Let's get to it. The Bucks have the first pick. They take Shea. Interesting. Ahead of Jokic. I guess that makes sense given the age. Giannis goes 3. Wemby falling to 4 is crazy. I don't really care about the results though, because as you can see from the title, I am more interested in the first year draft that all these teams will be going into. LeBron and Steph go 9-10. Do the Celtics and Knicks realize they are ancient? I'll simulate through the rest of the draft, and like I said, I'm trying to get through this first season as quickly as possible. We'll see who wins the awards in the championship, of course. As look at the draft class we have got here today: Michael, Jeffrey, Jordan, Kareem, Dave Cowens is right at the top of this list. Kind of crazy. Akeem Olajuwon. You've got Kobe and Braun in here. In total, 30 legends put back into a draft class as rookies. Now, originally, I wanted to make a video giving each team the chance to draft a generational prospect, and I was just going to use a user-created or an auto-generated draft class, give them all A+ potential. But then I thought, how am I going to remember different player names if they're just random? The easier way to do this was to put legends in here. All 30 of the names that you'll see do have either an A or an A+ potential, so they should pop off. Tracy McGrady is the lowest overall coming into the league. And importantly, in doing the fantasy draft, I also reset draft pick ownership. So unless teams go all in for this first season and trade away first rounders, every franchise will have a chance to draft a franchise altering piece. I'm very excited. We'll sim a good chunk here, 5 or 6 seasons. See how each of those legends turn out. We'll see who the first one is to get to a 99 overall and all that stuff. No, I wanted to turn injuries off. I definitely did turn injuries off. That's really annoying, but I digress. And in year 1, look at that. Shea averaged 37 and 8. Are you kidding? Yeah, I can see how he won MVP. I guess the Bucks simulated well. Stephon Castle, Rookie of the Year. Vooch, 6-man. Wemby, DPOY for the Clippers. Amen, Most Improved. And Jalen Brunson, Clutch Player of the Year. I will admit, I'm trying out some new sliders for this My League, which might be leading to those crazy numbers from Brunson. Did I see Dame Lillard, All-NBA first team? Domantas Sabonis, third team. There you go, All NBA. Hopefully those sliders will help us get a better simulation. The Brooklyn Nets are the 1 seed, the Hawks, the Bulls. I know I haven't showed these teams, so it really doesn't matter. I just want to get through this first season. Oh my gosh, yeah, Shea. I mean, it was really just Shea and Brunson with those astronomical numbers. I mean, Luka, 32, 10, and 10. Yeah, we're used to seeing him average that. Joker got a triple-double. Jaren Jackson Jr., 28 points a game. Okay. But since we don't really know the rosters, I'm just going to go ahead and simulate through the playoffs. We'll see if we get a champion, end up getting like a repeat champion. Wemby and the Clippers against Shea and the Bucks. So the first overall pick, Bucks, did indeed draft a good team around Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. They go ahead and win a tight. Shea averaged 47 and 11 in the playoffs. All right, so these sliders might be a little out of control for the sim, but really it's Shea surrounded by a bunch of defensive pieces. So if he's the only one shooting, fair enough. But just before we jump into it, let me check the trade report. There were a bunch of trades that happened during the season. A lot of second round picks being moved, which doesn't matter, but not a single first round pick. That is good for the teams that are at the bottom of the standings. First overall, second, you see it. The Thunder get the 3. Again, these are fantasy draft rosters, so it doesn't matter. Looks like everybody's got their own pick, which is perfect. We can get to the draft. Hopefully no teams make any dumb trades here. LeBron goes first overall to Detroit. Michael goes second to Denver. Makes sense. Third overall is Shaq. That's a tiny bit surprising. Oh, I just realized there's no Bill Russell in this draft class. That would be one of the people that are missing. Wow. Allen Iverson goes 4. Ahead of Kareem, by the way. KG goes 5. I mean, he always simulates like a beast. There is a trade. Utah is sending a first and a future first to Charlotte. That's my user team for Dame Lillard. Okay. And the Charlotte Hornets correct their mistake from the past. They take Kobe Bryant. Wow. I mean, that's great. That is great for the storyline. Still no Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Hakeem goes before him. Will Kareem fall out of the top 10? Another trade, Orlando to Memphis. A couple teams trading out of the first round feels very foolish. Magic Johnson. Then Melo to the Charlotte had 2 picks, of course, so they get Kobe and Melo. Wow, the Raptors go Karl Malone. Wait a minute, am I an idiot? Did Kareem get drafted? Did Kareem? No, Kareem didn't get drafted. Okay, Bill Russell's missing from this draft. I'm pretty sure Kareem is in here, right? Why would he not be? Patrick Ewing. Oh, I gotta remember to fix that glitch. Patrick Ewing is not 6'8". David Robinson goes 14. All right, now I feel dumb. Obviously, Kareem's just not in this pick. Okay, Minnesota trades for Franz. The Lakers end up with Jerry West. Mock draft. Let's see. No, Kareem is there. Wow. Crazy slide. Down the draft board for Kareem. He goes behind Jason Kidd. Why is nobody wanting him? Phoenix makes a trade for Derek White. No, that's not good, as there goes Kareem to the Pistons. At 18 goes D Wade to Indiana. That's fun. Isaiah Thomas to the Cavs. We might as well watch this whole draft at this point. Another trade. The Rockets pick up Norm Powell. I mean, Dave Cowens is a legend, okay? For Norm Powell, that's a crazy trade. We have another trade. The Celtics are moving out of it. I didn't even see who they got back, but they end up taking Bernard King. So we're getting a bit Penny Hardaway, a bit lesser of legends here. Yao Ming goes to the Spurs. C-Webb to the Bulls, Rick Barry to the Mavs. The Hawks? Haven't I seen them make a pick already? Dirk Nowitzki, that's not bad. At 27, Golden State gets Vince Carter, who they originally drafted way back when. Scotty goes to the Clippers. Tim Duncan falls all the way to 29, goes to the Nets. Wow. And finally, the Milwaukee Bucks will add Tracy McGrady next to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That was honestly very chaotic. I mean, I didn't mind. Allen Iverson and KG, Kobe, all these players going ahead of Kareem is wild. AI went way too high, but the Lakers, they end up with Iverson and Jerry West. The Hornets walk away with Melo and Kobe. The Grizzlies ended up with back-to-back picks. I didn't even notice that. Hakeem and Magic. So the team's making some moves. Very smart. Somehow, where is he? Tim Duncan fell all the way to Brooklyn, who was in the NBA Finals, or no, they were in the East Finals. That's crazy. Okay. I just happen to be user controlling the Hornets, by the way. I obviously didn't pull any shenanigans. They've got Chet Holmgren, Derek Lively. They're probably going to be bad again with rookie Melo and Kobe. But wow, Matas, they actually drafted so smart. They might be in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes here. I put that draft class in next. But look, dude, the Hornets, this might be their video. Okay, I am gonna very quickly rapid fire go through all 30 teams' rosters. If you guys want to pause and check out anything, I mean, these rosters will eventually look different. Oscar joins Philadelphia. I'm sure 2K and all their shenanigans, even with my new sliders, they probably won't keep all these players around like they should. But anyways, the lay of the land as it starts, Chicago looks bad. They drafted Chris Webber. Jason Tatum on the Cavs with Stephon Castle. Okay, they add Isaiah Thomas. The Boston Celtics, old man Braun, I let him not retire, so he will retire after this season. Not great. I mean, maybe they make a run this season. Oh, they have no rookies. LeBron made them trade their first rounder. Classic. Wemby, Desmond Bay. The Clippers are going to be unbelievable. They've got Scottie Pippen coming. Joel Embiid and the Grizzlies, they have Hakeem and Magic. No, Hakeem's going to be in the way. Joel's going to be in the way of Hakeem. That's not great. I'm not going to interfere, though. It is what it is. Dirk joins the Hawks. Wow. Okay. Anthony Edwards leads the Miami Heat. They drafted Admiral David Robinson, a hometown hero. Melo and Kobe on Charlotte. Joker. Oh, Utah traded out of the first round to pick up Dame Lillard. That was such an L, man. The Kings look horrible. Okay, they drafted Patrick Ewing. I did fix his height. They're probably going to get Cooper Flag. The Knicks have Steph Curry. That is fun. That is box office. They've also got Penny Hardaway from the first round. The Lakers added Jerry West and Allen Iverson. That's kind of crazy in a good way. The Orlando Magic have nobody. I obviously can't remember every single trade that happened. Rick Barry to the Mavs. Yo, Dallas with Mobley. Oh yeah, Dallas is going to be so legit. Tim Duncan ended up on the Nets with prime Giannis. That is real nice. The Nuggets are rebuilding. They have Michael Jordan. I could see them also getting Cooper Flag after this year. Old man KD is joined by Dwayne Wade as a rookie. Dave Cowens to the Pelicans. Okay, there are actually some teams that look horrible. Kareem fell to Detroit. They also got rookie LeBron. Okay, yeah, the Pistons, they mean business. Karl Malone to the Raps. I'm obviously not going to remember all this because I'm kind of an idiot, but I'll try to remember. Detroit should be good. It's all good. Yao Ming to the Spurs. The Suns building around Amen Thompson. They traded Derek White for their first round pick. That's not going to age well. Shaq ends up in OKC. The Timberwolves looks like they also traded out of the first round. Jason Kidd to the Portland Trailblazers. Vince Carter to Golden State. And finally, the Wizards with AD. They get Larry Bird. I don't know what I just learned going through all those teams. The Detroit Pistons with Kareem and LeBron. I mean, they were obviously the big winners of the draft. Why did Kareem fall? I don't understand. Charlotte starting the season off poorly. They were also pretty good winners, I think. And with our first season in the books, with the rookies added to the league, our second season in total, whatever. Shea wins a back-to-back MVP with the Bucks 2026. Michael Jordan, wow, 31 points a game, takes home Rookie of the Year. I could have hyped that up better, but I wasn't even, that's crazy. Wemby, DPOY, Shaedon Sharpe, most improved. Shea also clutch player. I forgot the all-rookie first team is going to go crazy. Mike, all-NBA first team. As a rookie LeBron as a rookie, 26. Wow. Yep. Some of these rookies making impacts right away is KG. All rookie first team, LeBron, Michael Jordan, LeBron, KG, Chris Webber, Magic Johnson, all rookie second team, Bird, Barry, Ewing, King, and Oscar Robertson. Okay. Overall league leaders down a bit from our first season, which I like. Shea still averaged 34 a game. MJ 31 a game is way up there. Rookie LeBron also finished top 10. We probably had some rookies averaging bigger rebound numbers, or maybe just Kevin. Dude, Kevin Garnett is a glitch. Overall, how did our rookies perform? It was obviously Michael Jordan, LeBron as the class. Carmelo, always a rookie baller, bro, with the Charlotte Hornets. Him and Kobe both averaged over 20 a game. Iverson, Ewing up there as well. Bruh, some of these dudes are going to develop like crazy. As for the standings, the Eastern... Oh, look at the parity. Yeah, when you do a fantasy draft, parity is insane. Bro, the Hornets are so bad. They might get... Wow, Cooper Flag, really. Even with... I mean, at least they have a 92 overall check. There were definitely some worse rosters out there, but whatever, I guess. In the Western Conference, why is it always the Mavs? Why is it? Oh, yeah. I did see the Mavs. LaMelo Ball. Yeah, Evan Mobley. Kyrie, is he coming off the bench? Rick Barry. They won 66 games. I don't know. Shea, I guess his numbers were just so good, but... I would assume it's the Mavericks world that we're all just living in here. I'm going to go pretty quickly through this playoff sim as well, because I'm just really interested in seeing the progression of our rookies. We are going to get the Mavs into the finals. LaMelo Ball against Shea and the Bucks going for 2 in a row. Okay, Shea, way to back up your regular season MVPs. At least in 2K. Will you do it in real life? The jury's still out, but the Dallas Mavericks are champs. It won't be 2 in a row for Shea and the Bucks. It's Evan Mobley and the Mavericks, who always simulate well. And with this fantasy draft, I mean, they drafted a great squad. What can you say? Unfortunately, I can't override these retirements. Oh, I probably could have overrode Paul George, but whatever, my guy's washed. There goes Braun after the 2026 season. To the draft lottery we go. This is obviously not chock full of generational talents again, but it is the 2025 class. The Hornets get screwed. The Pelicans, who already have rookie Kevin Garnett, get the 1. The Pistons, who have Kareem and LeBron, get the 2. Wow. Okay, do the Pelicans screw this up, or do they go... Oh, they do screw it up. Well, you know, the jury's still out. Dylan Harper goes 1. That leaves Cooper Flag to go. Wow. Cooper Flag, Kareem, and LeBron with the Pistons, at least for the time being. The Hornets get themselves an Ace Bailey. I really want to see Detroit keep that core together. Kareem, LeBron, and Cooper Flag. I really hope the salary cap is fixed in this simulation that I'm trying to run. You see the top 10 results there. Derek Queen going to Memphis with Hakeem and Magic Johnson. I'm also going to track the Hornets pretty closely because they're my user team. Chet's up to a 93 with Kobe, with Melo, with Derek Lively. Who did they draft again? Oh yeah, Ace Bailey. I mean, that's a really deep team. If I make Ace Bailey a 3, he gets even better. I'm just going to do it. Okay, judge me. I don't care. So many different storylines to follow though, but obviously my eyes are trained on the Pistons who, what? Okay, well, I can't remember who their best vets were, but now Kareem and LeBron have the keys. There's Cooper Flag going to play the 4, a super young team. I know Michael Jordan had an amazing, what? Wemby is up to a 99 overall. All right, the player progression going crazy. Shea and Jokic, are they low-key falling off? I don't see any rookies yet in the top tier of players. I know Michael Jordan had a crazy rookie year, And wow, him and D-Rob up to a 90 with Kareem and Bron. Okay, it'll be their league soon. Year 3 in the books, 2027, 99 overall Victor Wembanyama. Time for you to win a ring, my brother. You win MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, Tim Duncan, 6th Man of the Year, coming off the bench with the Nets. Wemby, of course, DPOY. GG Jackson, okay, 85 overall, getting his shot. All-NBA first team, Wemby, Luka, Jokic, Michael Jordan, and look at Chris Webber. 26 and 13. Okay, Chris Webber, Amen Thompson, KG, Shea, and that's young LeBron averaging a pretty good stat line. Third team, you see it there, D Wade, Giannis. Okay. The teams we're specifically following, Kareem, Cooper, and LeBron are the 3 seed. Tim Duncan coming off the bench for this Nets team. Yeah, they got prime Giannis and a really balanced team. That makes sense. What's Miami looking like? They drafted David Robinson. Yeah, Anthony Edwards. Wow, and Azar Thompson. They are young and they are great. My Charlotte Hornets with Kobe and Melo are in the playoffs. That's just something you love to see. The Sixers are in the basement. They've got Oscar Robertson stuck coming off the bench. You gotta let Oscar cook. Speaking of the basement, the Sacramento Kings won 10 games. Oh yeah, I remember how bad this team was. I mean, Patrick Ewing is there doing his thing, but that's not great. Other than that, a lot of parity in the West too. Dallas trying to repeat as champs. They probably will. Wemby did lead the Clippers to 61 wins. Who's their rookie? Oh, Scottie Pippen coming along. Defensive Swiss Army knife type. League leaders. Oh my gosh, it's Michael Jordan's league. Yo, I always complain about how Michael Jordan simulates. Into the league 2 seasons, he's averaging 32 points a game for his career. Wemby, monster numbers. Luka, Jokic. So it's a lot of the old timers still in there. C-Web, top 10 in scoring. LeBron as well. Chris Webber, definitely a dog. Okay, the Charlotte Hornets, just for fun. Melo, 23 game. Kobe, he is up to a 90 overall. His numbers, they could look better. The Pistons, though, we're interested there. Kareem not averaging a double-double is kind of shocking. Will they add another fire piece to the core in this offseason? I guess we'll find out. The other thing, oh my gosh, Detroit and Charlotte are playing each other round 1. That's really funny. My 2 teams, the 2 teams I'm very interested in. I am scared as Detroit oust the Charlotte Hornets in 7 games. We finally got LeBron versus Kobe, and Bron showed up big time in the playoffs. Kobe, not so much. Don't love to see that. I was going to say I am a little worried because this will be 2 years completed for our generational legend rookies, meaning their rookie contracts will be up. I hope teams are able to and smart enough to re-sign. LaMelo West Finals MVP, Giannis East Finals. Wemby and the Clippers cannot get over the hump in the Western Conference. Dallas in year 3 looks like they're going to go back-to-back. Yes, they hold off Tim Duncan, Giannis, and the Nets. Evan Mobley takes home a 2nd straight Finals MVP. His regular season numbers looking kind of mid, but he's a playoff riser, that's for sure. Wait, do I have that right? Shea MVP, Wemby. Okay, so Wemby just won the one. Yeah, both Evan Mobley. Okay, so the Bucks' run of dominance with Shea might be over. Is someone going to usurp Dallas in this video? Draft lottery this time around. The Sacramento Kings, who won 10 games, do get the #1 overall pick, then Utah, then Boston. Does Sacramento get a nice building block here? AJ DeBonsa. I would say that's a pretty good building block. Utah is trading that pick for Brandon Ingram. They take Yabusele 2nd overall. I don't know, man. These prospects. Okay, I do know that Cam Boozer always progresses really well. Probably should have taken Boozer there, Golden State, if you were going to trade for a pick. Taking a 76 overall 20-year-old. Wow. Oh, Darren Peterson. He also always simulates like a dog. Moment of truth. Do we see a bunch of rookies in free agency? I don't think so. Okay, that's good. What about sign? Did anybody? Okay. Good. Thank you, 2K. I don't want to be too complimentary, but I think that teams may have re-signed their rookies. That's good. We'll at least keep track of a couple. I'm really only looking at 2 teams, and that's the Charlotte Hornets and Detroit Pistons. So Charlotte keeps Kobe and Melo only on 1-year contract extensions. No. See, eventually they're going to leave. Ace Bailey had a good rookie season. Maybe they can compete for a title here. The Mavericks, who I know keep simulating really well. They have Rick Barry back on a 1-year contract. Fair enough. Okay, never mind. I think each player, the rookies get a player or a team option after 2 years. So all these rookies must be extended on a team option. Iverson and Jerry West there. Fair enough. Whatever keeps them in the same spot for at least 1 more season. Who am I looking for here? The Detroit Pistons. Kareem, LeBron, Cooper Flag. They add DeJounte Murray to the fold. Case and Wallace. They're about to run this league. Oh my, What? 2028, we have a new MVP. It's not Wemby. It's not Shea. Rick Barry. Obviously, the Mavs are just running this league. But Rick Barry? Oh, okay. He did put up great numbers. DeBonsa, Rookie of the Year. Penny Hardaway, Sixth Man of the Year. Like it with the Knicks. Wemby gets his DPOY, so he's still dominant. But most improved and MVP, Rick Barry. Man, those numbers are kind of moderate. I'm not going to call them mid. They were still very good. But Michael Jordan's out here averaging 32 a game. LeBron's out here averaging basically the same numbers. Okay, the Mavs, did they win like 70 games? That's my only explanation. All NBA second team. We're seeing plenty of legends filtering in. Oh, I didn't check the overall ratings because I forgot what I was doing. Hey, look, it's Hakeem averaging 21 and 12. Oh, okay. I'm not even mad at this. Obviously, there were some league meetings. They changed it, so it's 1 through 16 seeding for the playoffs. No play-in. I love it. Well done NBA owners. I would have made that change myself. Sometimes for videos, I actually make that exact change. The top team seeded irrespective. Yeah. I guess that just abolishes the play-in tournament. Fair enough. I'm a fan. In any event, the Mavericks are the 1 seed. Okay, 63 wins. I guess Rick Barry was just a lot better than everyone else in terms of stats on one of these really good winning teams. Yeah, where are the Pistons? Only 39 wins. Michael Jordan and the Nuggets 45. I mean, he probably could have won MVP. The Charlotte Hornets, by the way, they won 50 games. They are indeed developing. MJ, Chris Webber. Wow, 30 and 14. Who would have thought Chris Webber would be the one balling out of control? LeBron top 5 in scoring. There's Dwayne Wade, Rick Barry, Wemby, and Ja Morant, your top 10. Rebounds per game, just to get a look at some of these big men. Akeem is there. Tim Duncan, he's finally getting some starts. He averaged 20 and 12. Yeah, you should probably start him. Okay, yeah, there's some definite big men monsters. Any point guards coming along in our league? Magic Johnson averaged 11 assists per game. After that, not really. Oscar Robertson, just waiting for his breakout. You know, it'll probably come eventually. And this is what I meant to look at before. We do have David Robinson, the highest rated generational legend at a 95 overall. I guess Michael Jordan's also a 95 overall. Kareem and LeBron also 95. Okay, so a bunch of 94s and 95s. Next season, though, they'll really take over. The Hornets, like I said, won 50 games. They're too balanced, though. So Kobe and Melo, Ace Bailey, they're never going to put up like monster numbers individually. That's okay, though. They could definitely make a run in the playoffs here. Finally, Kareem gets that double-double average. Cooper Flagg is doing his thing next to LeBron. But let's see, it's been back-to-back championships for Evan Mobley and the Mavericks. Now Rick Barry is leading the team, winning an MVP. Will anybody take them down? They do advance to the second round. They do advance to the third round. And look at this, Minnesota from the 15 seed. What are the Timberwolves about? Donovan Mitchell. Oh yeah, they traded for Franz. So they didn't end up drafting a legend. They traded out of that draft. Okay, I guess, sure. Why not? The Detroit Pistons, by the way, they were only a 14 seed, so they lose in the second round. Who's on Miami? Might as well look at this. Hero. Oh, yeah. Miami real good with David Robinson. I know technically Rick Barry has won he's won 2 rings now with the Mavericks, but as a leader of the team, we've yet to see one of our generational legends take the leap. Maybe this will be the year for David Robinson with the Heat or with Kobe, Melo, and the Hornets. Okay, they do take a game. The Hornets, they're down 3-1. They're down 3-2. Force a game 7. No, they get eliminated. The Mavs off to a 3rd straight NBA Finals. Somehow this Timberwolves team from the 15 seed has forced a game 7. Anthony Edwards, David Robinson on the other side trying to get to the finals, and it's not going to happen. They get spanked. Honestly, that's anticlimactic because Minnesota literally doesn't have a legend, but that first round pick they traded for Franz looking pretty good. However, into the NBA Finals, they're taking on the reigning 2-time champs, the Dallas Mavericks. Oh my gosh, they are so good. Dyson Daniels is up to a 91 overall. Okay, you know what? I wouldn't mind if 2K and their cap contract shenanigans, they could break up Dallas, and I wouldn't be mad about it. They get a 3rd straight ring. Rick Barry completes a perfect season. Dame Lillard, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard. That is a huge Hall of Fame class right there. Yeah, so I'm looking for, now our mission this video, let's get a team usurping Dallas. Oh my gosh, the owners decreased the luxury tax threshold. Those sons of guns, they're not gonna be able to afford anybody. Why would they do that? It's fine, whatever. Tyrone Stokes goes 1st overall to Milwaukee. The Celtics, they had a top pick last time around too, right? I'm trying to remember these teams. I can't really remember. Checking in on our Charlotte Hornets ahead of what year is this? Year number 4 for the rookies, year number 5 overall. Kobe, Chet, Melo, That is a crazy big 3. Ace Bailey making a big 4. They're all just on 1-year contracts though. So I think this would be the final team option year for all the rookies. So after this, I mean, the league could look crazy. And fair enough, if rookies want to leave to greener pastures, who am I to stop them? The Detroit Pistons really need to make it happen this year. They look so good. They might lose Braun and or Kareem. The Mavericks, oh, they definitely lost some depth. No Kyrie anymore. Obviously, their first 4 players are still very good. They've got LaMelo, but maybe someone can take them down. Seriously, somebody's got to stop them from 4-peating. Wemby, Shea, Jokic, still the best 3 players in the league. But here comes some legends. LeBron James developing nicely. Oscar Robertson jumps up to a 96. He might all of a sudden dominate the league. Michael Jordan, is he not going to get up to a 99 overall? I don't know. A 96 though, he's simulating well. Hakeem, David Robinson, Kobe, you see the names there. Jerry West, let's go. Somebody beat Dallas. Oh no, there's no stopping the Mavs, is there? Rick Barry, back-to-back MVPs. His numbers do not look that crazy. Penny, another 6-man. Wemby, another DPOY. Jalen Wells, Jokic, clutch player of the year. Somebody needs to stop the Mavs. Jokic, LeBron, MJ, both making all NBA first team. I'm looking at you two. Hey, look, it's Vince Carter, 28 points a game. Yeah, the rookies. Hey, look, it's Shaquille O'Neal. Can somebody do something? The Mavericks are the 1 seed by a mile. Dude, they got worse. They have no... Wait, Yves Missi? Was he there before? How are they just spawning good players? This might be the last season for some of these teams together before the rookies start jetting off. Phoenix looks real. Phoenix, they don't have a legend. Okay, Phoenix doesn't have a legend. Charlotte, Detroit are both there. But can anybody touch Dallas? I'm beginning to think the answer is no. Chris Webber is just the GOAT. What are the Bulls do? Another 30-14 season. Hold on. Are the Bulls even in the playoffs? Wow. Chris Webber's just putting up empty stats with Jaylen Brown. Isaiah Collier, get him in the starting lot. Man, it is what it is. Vince, second in the league in scoring, just ahead of Braun, who's playing like prime Braun. Rick Barry just racking up those respect MVPs. Look at Larry Legend. Kareem with a huge double. Okay, so Kareem and Braun, that's the duo that has to save us from Dallas. By the way, Michael Jordan, why did his numbers take such a hit? Was Denver at least better this season? Denver was not a playoff team. What happened? Is Mike... Oh, he's probably out. He's probably just protesting how bad his supporting cast is. Yeah, that is weird. Grady Dick taking too many of his minutes, maybe? Doesn't matter. We're on to the playoffs. The Dallas Mavericks going for a 4-peat. What? Charlotte? No. Okay, Charlotte eliminated round 1. Dallas in 6 games advances. This Hornets team just choked in the playoffs, and 3 out of their best 4 players could be gone in free agency. Brooklyn. Oh, that's the team with Tim Duncan coming off the bench. Yeah, maybe they're the team of destiny. Wait a minute, what happened? Dude, Detroit, are you kidding me? I have such high hopes for Kareem and LeBron and Cooper Flag in the playoffs. Looks like they all played well. Oh, Braun dropped in the playoffs like crazy. 42% from the field. Oh, okay. All right, Skip Bayless would be having a field day. Into the conference finals on one side, Miami and Toronto. The Heat have been knocking on the door for a couple seasons with David Robinson and Ant. Karl Malone on the Raptors. Pretty sure we're not cheering for that team. The Mavericks have Larry Bird and the Washington Wizards trying to take them down. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you, with 490 plus overalls, the Mavericks, it's not going to happen. Wait a minute. Reverse jinx. No, Washington was up 2-0. They're up 3-1. Don't choke now. Don't choke now. They choked. They were up 3-1. Our best season sim to date. We've got 2 game 7s. David Robinson, Anthony Edwards in the Heat. I think they lost in a game 7 last season too. And look at this. They choke once again. That is wild. I think they were up in the series 3-2. They cannot get the job done. Admiral simulating very well. Anthony Edwards, not enough. The Raptors are off to the finals. Please show me the Washington. If the Washington Wizards can prevent the Mavs from winning 4 in a row, I mean, we could end the video. We could go one more season. If the Mavs keep winning, I simply can't end the video. And it's a blowout. We have 0 gameplay so far in the video, and we're going to get 0 here. I'm not watching a 20-point game. Dallas, Rick Barry, MVP. Larry, what happened? What? Larry, I need more from you, bro. NBA Finals matchup. Here we go. The Raptors, for the first time, making an impact here. 3 in a row for Dallas. This would be 4. This would be their 4th different opponent. Oh, we're really cheering on Karl Malone here. That's really our only hope. Dallas wins game 1. Dallas wins game 2. Okay, Toronto. Okay, no, Toronto. No. 4 championships in a row for the Dallas Mavericks. They can't keep getting away with this. On to year number 5 for our rookies. Year number 6 overall. Looks like Kobe and Melo both re-signed big contracts. Ace Bailey too. Okay, I love it. So maybe our entire league won't be reset now. That's beautiful. Jerry West and Allen Iverson are still together with the Lakers. They've got too many guards on that team. Oh, we do have some play. No, it took me a second to register. We've got some rookies changing teams, like Michael Jordan. He was protesting the Nuggets. He signs with Dallas. Yo, okay, Dallas did lose Rick Barry at least. They're gonna win 5 in a row. Michael Jordan just pulled a Kevin Durant. That's actually crazy. I can't believe he did that. Most of the other rookies staying put. Look at Kareem, Cooper Flag, and LeBron. This team's got, are you kidding? Look at this big three. They all re-sign. Well, at least Kareem and LeBron do. Okay, Magic Johnson. Oh, he switches teams. He's done with the Grizzlies. We haven't heard much from Magic. He forms a big three with San Antonio. Okay, OKC. They've got Paulo. Has Paulo been there the whole time? What's OKC doing? Come on. I'm disappointed in a bunch of these teams. Like, you should be competing with the Mavs. I can't believe Michael Jordan just joined them. That is crazy. Look at all the legendary rookies. Now, yeah, generational. I was right about that. They are all infiltrating the top of our league, the top tier. I'm scrolling until I find Rick Barry. He went to the Grizzlies, and Rick Barry on the Grizzlies probably won't look as good as he did on the Mavs. Oh, so the Grizzlies lost Magic. They pick up Rick Barry. Okay. Just give me someone. You can't let Michael Jordan win in Dallas. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The NBA rewarded this nonsense. Michael Jordan, I've seen it all. I have seen it all. Ace Bailey, 6th man of the year. Charlotte, I need you to show me something right here. I need anybody but the Mavericks to win a title here so I can end this video. LeBron, 99 overall with the Pistons. You've got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar beside you. Look at all these legends. Somebody's got to step up right here. How about Shaq and the Thunder? You've got Paulo, David Robinson, Ant Edwards. No, Dallas is a what? Bro, that is so crazy. They actually lost their best player too and replaced him with a better player, Michael Jordan. Look at Toronto. Who's on the Raptors? Karl Malone. Okay, that team's not. Anyways, there's many more teams with 50 wins this season. We're starting to see less parity in the league, but that doesn't matter unless somebody can take down Dallas. Just for fun, player stats. I don't know if the Bulls are in the playoffs. Chris Webber he's a monster, leading the league in scoring, I think for the 2nd or 3rd straight season. You see the names, you see the numbers, but I'm tired of looking at player stats, all right? It's fun, but like we're done with it. It's time for somebody to take down the Dallas Mavericks. All right, here we go. The Boston Celtics in round 1. Cam Boozer. Oh yeah, okay, after tanking for a couple years, Dave Cowens, Boston. You've got some talent, Boston. Yeah, they take game 1. Imagine if I spoke this into existence. No, they lose game 3. The Charlotte Hornets eliminated. Kobe and Melo are not that team. Boston 3-2. Wait a minute. No. Oh, they really let Michael Jordan get away with it. Mike's averaging 32. Yeah, I mean, good little player, Michael Jordan. I can't lie, but I can still be mad at him. Speaking of being mad at people, this Charlotte Hornets team, 492 plus overall. Why does Kobe keep falling off in the playoffs? Man, wow. They got swept by Phoenix. That's actually crazy. That is actually crazy. LeBron and Kareem are also out in the first round. So none of the teams I had high hopes for are coming through this video. This Phoenix Suns team just swept the Charlotte Hornets. How? 2K is actually on one this video. Like, seriously. Yeah, of course, they're going to sweep the Suns team. Bunch of frauds. Okay, Phoenix takes 1 game. Phoenix takes 2 games. Phoenix gets eliminated. Okay. Conference finals, there's still a chance. We've got a bunch of new look squads here. Wait a minute. Shea is back with the Bucks. Tracy McGrady has finally developed. That's a really good roster. The Timberwolves have Bernard King, who's randomly a 97 overall. I see 2 teams over there that could potentially beat Michael Jordan and the Mavs. What about, oh, look, it's the Grizzlies with Hakeem and Rick Barry. Okay, Rick, revenge tour. The Mavericks kicked you aside to sign Michael Jordan. You're not going to take that. Me personally, I wouldn't take that. The Grizzlies get a split on the road. They take the game back in Memphis. They go up 3-1. Our long suffering. Yes, it's over. It is over. I don't know why we don't have conference finals MVPs, but it doesn't matter. Michael Jordan he brings a losing culture to the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, his stats were good. He won MVP, but look at Rick Barry getting revenge, 26, 8, and 9 during the playoffs. He's got Hakeem Olajuwon next to him. Man. Between me and you, I'm obviously very happy that just happened. I don't know why Rick Barry is randomly the GOAT in this simulation, but yeah. Oh, dude, this Minnesota team. Let me get a closer look at Minnesota playoff stats. Bernard King becoming a 97 overall is crazy, and he's simulating like it too. 33 points a game in the playoffs. Do they have another? They don't have another legend. They've just got a bunch of young players who have developed. I mean, okay. Just like I thought this video would end. In our pinnacle NBA Finals series, Rick Barry versus Bernard King. I mean, who didn't predict that? Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe? Nah, that's old news. We got big Bernard King winning in 6 in the NBA Finals to stop Rick Barry's run of dominance. That was a weird sentence I just said. The Timberwolves are champs. Bernard King averages 27, 8, and like the man is simulating like prime Braun. I mean, well done. This video was mad fun to record. The Dallas Mavericks obviously became superstars. Shea won a couple MVPs, Rick Barry, Michael Jordan. Shea also won the first year Finals MVP and NBA championship after our fantasy draft. Then the Mavericks with Evan Mobley and Rick Barry went to town. Finally, their run of dominance was ended by Bernard King of all the legends. I can't believe it. Let me know if you enjoyed this video down below. I obviously could simulate like 25 seasons here, but I've got to end it at some point. Should I do this again though with a tweak? Maybe I can add even more legends? Let me know.